Namaste, I am Susheel, your yoga buddy. Today I have come up with a hip opening Vinyasa flow. Hip openers are one of my favorites because they help you to feel nice in your hips and the back, and also helps you to release the emotions stored in your hips and feel good and lighter. So let us begin this practice by coming onto the mat. We are going to start the practice by bringing the feet together. If you feel that your hips are a little tight, maybe do a little warm up of moving the legs up and down. Once you feel they're warm enough, you're going to inhale, lift your chest up, exhale, and slowly fall forward and down. As you fall forward, place your hands onto the floor, head goes down. You can do any variation of your hands. If you're not comfortable in this pose, you can just sit down comfortably or use a pillow or two pillows. We're going to stay here for 10 breaths. Breathing into the hips. Breathing into that stretch. Allowing the head to drop down. The face to soften. Releasing any tension that you're holding on to right now. Breathing in and then slowly breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. With the next inhalation, bring yourself up, cross your legs, bring your hands together to your heart center. And think of any one thing or the emotion which you want to let go of, which is holding you back. Imagine that thing, that emotion moving away from your life, and that gap is being filled by abundance. We will start the practice by chanting a Om. Breathe in. And then gently open your eyes, release your hands, and come into all fours. As you come into all fours, spread all your fingers, wrist, shoulder in one line, knees and the hips in one line. Inhale, lift your head up, chest up, arching your back. Exhale, round your back, squeeze your abdomen. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale and round your back, squeeze your abdomen. 3 more times, inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale, rounding your back. One last time, inhale, lift your head up. Exhale and round your back, squeeze your abdomen. Coming into neutral spine, walk your hands a little forward, tuck your toes in, and bring yourself into downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Keep pushing your hips back and up. Staying here for 5 breaths. If you want, you can move your heels up and down. Cycling your legs, you can also move your hips side to side. Working on mobility, fluidity. And then slowly inhale, move forward into plank. Exhale, bring your knees, chest, chin to the floor. Inhale up into Cobra Pose, pushing your thighs down into the floor and lifting your chest up. Exhale and push your hips back and up into your downward facing dog again. Inhale and lift your right leg up as high as you can. Keep lifting. Stay here for 3, 2, and 1. Step your foot forward between your hands. Bring your back knee down to the floor and place your hands onto the thighs. Push your hips forward and lift your chest up. Stay here for 3 breaths. Pushing your hips forward, feeling the stretch in your left quadricep and the right hip. 2 and 1. Now bringing your hands down to the floor and straighten your right leg. Move your right heel to the front. Make sure the left knee and the left hip in one line, hands on the either side. Point your right foot towards you and press your right heel firmly into the mat. Imagine the right hip is moving away from the right heel, creating length in the back of your right leg. Staying here for 3, 2, and 1. Bend your right knee, press your right foot on the floor and bring your left leg to the front, coming into a forward fold. Press your feet firmly into the mat, hands on the either side of your legs, or you can also hold your ankles. If you're not able to reach down, you can also bend your knees. Stretching the back of the legs for 2 more breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Press your hands onto the floor. Take your legs back into downward facing dog. Press your hands firm and lift your left leg up as high as you can. Keep lifting it up. 3, 2, and 1. Step it forward between your hands. Bring your back knee down to the floor and place your hands onto your thigh. Push your hips forward and lift your chest up. Staying here for 3 breaths. Breathe in, lifting your chest up. Breathe out, sinking your hips down. Breathe in and breathe out. Now bring your hands down to the floor and bring your left leg straight, moving your left heel little forward, hands on the either side. If you're already getting the stretch, you don't need to fold forward. Otherwise, inhale, lengthen your spine, exhale, fold forward, pressing your left heel on the floor. The left hip is moving back. 3, 2, and 1. Bend your left knee, press your foot on the floor, press your hands down and bring your left leg back into downward facing dog. Now step your feet as wide as your mat and walk your hands towards your feet. Grab hold of your ankles and lift your chest up, coming into half forward fold. Push your thighs back, lift your chest up. Inhale. As you exhale, fall forward and down, bending your elbows. Stay here for 3 breaths. If you are not able to fold forward completely, you can bend your knees so that you feel comfort in your lower back. Always, if you have any discomfort in the lower back, in your forward folds, keep your knees bent. Place your hands onto the floor and walk your hands to the front, coming into downward facing dog, bringing your feet a little closer to each other. Now inhale, lift your right leg up as high as you can. Exhale, step your right foot outside your hands into lizard pose. Bring your left knee down to the floor and raise your hands up. Interlock your fingers and turn your palms up. Sometimes I fumble and change the names of the postures. I think that's very common, especially when we are in front of the camera. Stay here. But I know you all are kind people on the other side of the camera. Inhale, and as you exhale, bring your hands down to the floor. Now you can either stay here or turn your right foot slightly out and go down onto your forearms. Coming into a little deeper lizard pose, sinking your hips down, getting the stretch into your left thigh and the right hip. Allowing your head to go down, releasing the back of your neck, staying here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back onto your hands. Now send your right foot to the left side, coming into pigeon pose from the lizard pose, bending the knee. And bringing your hips down to the floor, press your hands onto the floor. As you inhale, lift your head up, chest up. As you exhale, fold forward. Imagine the pigeon is thirsty and drinking water. Inhale up. Exhale, go down. Maybe having chocolate cake. Inhale up. Exhale, go down. One last inhale up. And exhale, bring your hands down to the floor. If you have any discomfort in the knee, you can avoid doing this pose, or you can do the recline pigeon lying down on the back, making figure 4 and hugging your legs to the chest. Allow your head to go down. Stay here for 5 breaths. Breathing in and out into your hip stretch. Softening your face and bringing your awareness back to that intention you set in the beginning of the session, the thing which you want to let go of, the emotion or the thought which is holding you back. Imagine that emotion, that thing going away from you. Now bring your hands back onto your hands. Tuck your back foot in and go into downward facing dog. Now we will go on to the other side. Inhale and lift your left leg up as high as you can. Exhale, step your foot outside your hands. Bring your back knee down to the floor and raise your hands up. Interlock your fingers, turn your palms up, sinking your hips down. Lengthening your spine, lengthening the front of your body. Breathing in and slowly letting it out, breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Bring your hands down to the floor. You can either stay here, you can tilt your left foot, you can turn your left foot out, stay here, or go down onto your forearms, allowing your head to go down. The back of the neck is softening, relaxing. Keep breathing nice and long. Your hips are sinking down. The weight of your body is moving towards the gravity, towards the flow. Your face completely soft, breath is relaxed. Now slowly bring your hands back onto the mat and send your left foot to the right, bending the left knee, coming into pigeon pose, pressing your hands in the front. Back leg is straight, chest is lifted up. Now inhale, lift your chest a little higher, look up. Exhale, go down. The thirsty pigeon, that is what I call this. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One last time. Inhale up. And exhale, go down. You can go down onto your forearms. Allowing your head to go down. Relaxing and resting. Breathing into the stretch. Breathing into the hips. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling and exhaling. Every inhale is nourishing you with fresh energy, new energy, fresh breath. Every exhalation is helping you, reminding you to let go and not hold. Breathe in and breathe out. And now slowly bring your hands back onto the floor. Tilt your hips to the left and send your right leg to the front. Bringing your legs to the front and getting them straight. Take a breath in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. And now we are going to lie down on the back, bending the knees. Press your feet on the floor, bring your feet closer to your sit bones. After stretching the hamstrings, the hips, we're going to do the bridge pose to strengthen them. Press your hands onto the mat. Inhale, lift up. Lift up your back, your thighs active, your glutes active. You can take your hands underneath, press your hands firm, and keep lifting your hips higher. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. Go down. Take a breath in and breathe out. Now, we are going into a twist. Bring your hands into cactus, bending your elbows. And bring your knees to the chest and send your legs to the right side into a nice and gentle twist. Head to the opposite side. Eyes are closed. Breathe in and slowly let it all go. Breathe in and breathe out, allowing your face to become soft and relaxed. Inhale and exhale. Now come back, sending your knees to the left, head to the right, into your soft and gentle supine twist. Eyes closed. Your body is going into relaxation. Just like we have flight mode on our mobile phones, this is the flight mode for our body and the mind. Now slowly come back and then relax, bringing your legs straight, hands by the side, a little away, feet dropping onto the either side, eyes closed. Back of the neck is soft and relaxed, and then the shoulders are relaxed. Taking a nice deep breath in and slowly breathe out. Taking your attention to the hips. And noticing the hips becoming heavier. The hips are becoming heavier and grounding into the mat, into the floor. Like they're rooting you down. Grounding you, making you feel supported and nurtured. As your hips are becoming heavier, your complete body is going into a deep state of relaxation. And the abdomen is rising and falling like the waves in the ocean with every inhale and every exhale. This is our time to relax and recharge. Shavasana is like the cherry on the cake. Any yoga practice is incomplete without this. Now with the next exhalation, gently start moving your fingers, your toes. Bring your legs together, take your hands to the back, give yourself a nice stretch. Bend your knees. Roll onto the right side, curling up like a small baby, and then slowly come up into seated. Sit down with your legs crossed, back straight, eyes closed. And then bring your hands together in Anjali Mudra, the mudra of gratitude, the mudra of offering. We'll end the practice with 1 Om and 3 Shanti. Breathe in. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Drawing your head down in gratitude, may all your thoughts be filled with love, compassion, and kindness. With a big bright smile, open your eyes. Thank you, everybody, and Namaste. I'm grateful that you're practicing with me. I hope you're enjoying my videos. Do leave your valuable feedback and subscribe and share the videos. Namaste.